Hi everybody, so I'm here with a updated kind of foundation routine, and I was, as you probably seen in the previous videos, using the Laura Mercier line, and I love it, and I still do, and I felt like it did look good on me, but for some reason I just feel like I don't know, as the time progressed, I felt like more and more I was noticing that I looked very, I don't want to say cakey, and I'm thinking, could it be the translucent powder, the matte translucent powder that's kind of green tinted? I don't know. I just felt like I was really able to see my pores, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because my skin is getting a little bit more drier. I've been having like skin issues. I've had allergy issues, and also I think I was being a little too abrasive with the Clarisonic. So all these things combined, I just wasn't getting the coverage that I liked, or not the coverage, rather the finish. So I went in and took advantage of the Ulta's 20% off and tried to get some new products. And basically the girl said, I have very oily skin, and her face looked really good. She goes, and you kind of seem like your skin is like mine. She goes, you should try the Studio Gear line. Oops, I'm dropping everything. The Studio Gear line. I've seen it there at Ulta, but I've never thought, I've gone by it and I've just overlooked it completely. And she goes, a lot of people do. She goes, it doesn't have really fancy packaging. She goes, but they're really, really good products. And so this is the box. This is the Studio Gear, and I am in the color Linen. This is how it looks. Very nice. Reminds me of the Chanel bottle. Has a pump. And I'm going to read to you what it says. It says that Studio Matte Foundation delivers wonderful buildable coverage with an impeccable matte finish. Developed with the phytoactive complex shown to help reduce excess sebum and minimize pore. Studio Matte is a perfect choice for overactive or combination skin. It says on here that and also it says something on the back here that it inhibits bacterial proliferation. Basically, she said, it's supposed to minimize your pores. It's supposed to be matte, and it has some sort of serum in here that's actually antibacterial, so it won't help you break out, and it actually helps your skin. It's oil-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free. This is a loose powder, and she put me in the color Deep. I don't know how many. I sat down and she was grabbing all the things, so I didn't even look at the line. She was just, you know, swatching me out and running back and forth. So I don't know how many colors they had available, but this is the powder, and it comes with this cute little powder puff. Probably like this. I probably won't use it, but it has a sifter, kind of like the Bare Minerals, and that's that. So I am only used it twice, and it lasted me all day long. So I will kind of on my closing let you know how it goes, or in a follow-up video. I did not need any concealer whatsoever. It totally, you know, gave my face a blank canvas. The foundation did exactly what it was supposed to. I didn't need to put any more. I do have some blemishes, and I did have a lot of redness, but the way the color that it gave me, I mean, it just wiped everything out. So that was really exciting. The only concealer I used was under my eyes for my huge bags that I still have, and no amount of concealer will help that, except rest and less stress. So I'm very, very pleased. It feels, I do feel it on my face. It's not as heavy as most full coverage foundations, I have to say, but I do plan, the one thing I haven't done, and I kind of want to see how it looks, is I'm going to use my Fix Plus and see how that goes on. But honestly, I don't have that powdery finish that I did with the translucent powder by Laura Mercier, so that is good. Let me get the prices for you real quick. Matte foundation is $24, and the powder, the loose powder, is $24 as well. So they're both $24. This is a lot of product, and she said it's going to last you a long, long time. I'm excited about it. It feels really good on my face. I feel very confident. I do feel the coverage is giving me the coverage that I need, but the most important thing is that I don't feel like it doesn't look like I have my makeup caked on. I definitely can tell about the pore minimizing. That is definitely true. I normally see that right here at the bottom. And it could be a combination of the Tarte Clean Slate. I hadn't used it in a long time. I kind of was shopping my stash, and I kind of wanted to not use the Laura Mercier. I wanted to use something else and see, you know, the difference. I'm going to go ahead and get into how I actually applied the foundation and powder. Okay, so I'm going to start, I have moisturizer on my face, and I am a little bit blotchy and red because I've been out in the sun and just been having a lot of little skin reactions. I'm not sure what, it's a lot of allergies and stuff. But I'm using Tarte's Clean Slate, and this is a face primer. So I'm just going to put that, it just kind of is, I don't know if you can see, just looks kind of like clearness. And now I will be using the Studio Gear Studio Matte Foundation, and this is going to be, and I'm in the color Linen, and it is a pump. Just going to get my stippling brush or a foundation brush. A tip that the associate that was helping me told me if I plan to tan or get a little bit darker than I currently am, and I said, well, definitely, because I'm going to be out in the sun a lot, especially since my husband's playing softball. And she said, well, you can either get the color you are now, or do you want to go with a deeper color, you know, the shade up, since you plan to get darker. And I said, well, what do you recommend? And she said, well, I think the best bet is for you to get the color that you are now and then get a darker powder. And it makes total sense, because I don't want, what if it takes me a long time, or what if I, you know, I could really use the crap out of my SPF and really protect my skin, and don't want to look too toned and don't want to go too dark. But the powder, it's, you know, powder is cheaper to get anyway. And so that's what we ended up doing, and I think it's the best. As you can see, this brush is good, but oh, the hairs, it's a little too much. I think it's just because I washed it. So I'm going to kind of bring it down to the neck. Okay, we're done with the brush. Just kind of smooth everything out with my fingers. That brush is getting too much. It does need some time to set. Kind of first looks a little... I've been having issues with allergies and sleep and stress. So I am going to put a little bit under the eye, because no foundation could cover those bags. And I'm using Boing by Benefit in 02. Okay. Just going to let that sit, and while I let that sit, I'll do my eyebrows. So now this is the powder, and I'm in deep. We went with deep since I do plan on tanning. I'm going to use to apply the powder. It's Invisible Loose Powder. For the most part, it's kind of colorless, but it does have a tint from what, I guess, from what she told me. So I'm just going to, she said to put some on in here and just kind of swash it around, tap it out, and then just kind of she used a more fluffier brush. I'm thinking I kind of should have, this is more the buffing, but oh well. I just hear so many people talk about how, oh, your foundation should look like skin, it shouldn't look cakey. And I'm thinking, well, that's probably for people that have good skin. That's not me. But I'm thinking, no, I've had foundation before, and this is a little too much. So I have to say, like, right now, I'm really pleased with, I don't see she said it was actually pore minimizing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and kind of show you how it looks with everything on, eyes and all that good stuff. This is with the whole eyes and lips and blush on. I don't have any bronzer, but I used Blush is Exposed by the Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear Blush, and then my eyes basically just from the Naked palette. Naked, Smog, and Dark Horse. And then I did use Rice Paper in my as a highlighter from MAC. So thank you so much everybody for watching. If you have any questions, or if you've used Studio Gear or any other products, I'm very curious to do some more research into it. It's a brand that I really haven't heard too much about, but it's such a reasonable price, and the foundation, I mean, I know it's day one, but I'm very impressed by it. So hopefully this will make it into my next month's favorites. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care everybody. Bye.